Okay, first thing we're going to do this morning is take that wonderful video that we just shot and bring it. Okay, here we are, phone. Let's do this. View, details. Okay, now let's bring these over to something kind of fun. Let's bring the desktop, life run, and 23 bylaws. Again, the big goal is election to Congress. All right, then we had these two folders here, remember? We had this one, shift, this one, and then you left click and drag into there. Okay, and then it will percolate. Oh, you're going to be so powerful, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be so powerful that we will have so many people who understand how to train government. Not my individual power. It's our power. Our power. In other words, here's our primary. Let's look at the 2019 political calendar, okay? All right, so here it says something kind of interesting, and we'll go Control +++. The declination of a designation can be substituted only by April 16th. So let's go down to May, voter registration. Okay, all these cool things. We got to go through all of these, and we shall. All right, back over here. It looks like those have been transferred over. Let's see. Bam. So me talking to my dog in Camtasia. I would close out the recording component by hitting F10, and it will dump a file up here, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's do this. Make sure that we have all the content that we need by saying Camtasia, Camtasia. Now let's hit F10 and edit this puppy out. All right, we have Winston. He's a good boy over there. He knows I'm not calling him and was talking about him. And he's well trained. For 9 months old today. Are you 9 months old? No, tomorrow he's 9 months old. And to train a dog, you have to know what it eats. And Winston eats kibble. Okay? This is his water. He likes water. It's delicious. But I don't give him too much at night. Kibble. Now there's two other things I need to show you here. Praise. And I have criticism. Criticism. Okay? Two things, praise and criticism. Oh, something else. I have this, which is a prong collar. Spent, some money for it. It's really not the best training method. Not that one. I got a better one. I got a little one. This is the littler one, see? It's the smallest prongs they make. Slips around his neck kind of tightly. And if you notice, it's got this one is attached to the prong collar, and this one is attached to the collar around his neck. Then I have this nice releaser, which I love. It's really cool. But it's for training purposes. And I can test if my dog is being properly trained by using a more traditional leash. Okay? On this traditional leash, simply clicks to his collar. But that traditional leash doesn't work unless I use this leash correctly. So what we're trying to do is train him from the inside out, meaning train him with commands rather than with force and rather than with emotion. Except a little bit of emotion, a little bit of hey, and a little bit of oh, you like that, And that part you can use quite a bit, the positive emotional part. The other part is, he needs to know. Now, dogs understand one-word vocabulary. If we understand that these are the words that they're going to learn, are the monosyllabic words with a hand gesture, okay? So when I have him sit, I use my fingers over like they're holding a treat, because that's how I trained him to do it. Go over his neck, and he goes, okay, and he sits down, which is very cool. For down, it's the treat coming down, okay? There's another one I'll show you in a moment, but I'm teaching all these things because it's very important to have a happy dog, okay? And if the dog, for instance, is jumping up everywhere, you can hold up this thing, which is called correction, right? And it's just air. And I don't want him to get nervous, but he might, so let's watch him too. Okay, just a little bit of compressed air. So this morning, for instance, he was whimpering in the cage while I'm, putting on my work clothes. I gotta go to work. I gotta install a wax seal in a toilet for one of my tenants. Tenants need me. So I gotta go help them, because they can't do these things themselves. And so I'll be out in the field later on today. Now, single word commands, all right? One of them I tried out yesterday called move. When your dog's on the leash and just starts sniffing stuff all the time and doesn't want to keep walking until he, does his business? I use the word move. Now, with a training collar, I'll say the word, and he doesn't know what it means. A tiny tug, tiniest. Oh, he wants me to move. Okay, that's what he wants me to do. I'll do that. So now I can do that verbally, and therefore I can use the traditional leash with him at times. There's some residual memory in his head. Actually, it's in my head, because I'm the one that's really being trained here. He's like almost automatic. Ready to go, good to go. Release. Oh, that's a good boy. Number one, never give him his breakfast without a little behavior. In other words, it's a trade. It's establishing the relationship first thing in the morning. That's very, very important. First thing in the morning. Kibble. If he wants to kibble, he needs to behave. Okay? So he's done a really good job. I have one more thing I have to work with him, because I want him to be a canine good citizen. That is an American Kennel Club distinction for certain behaviors that a dog must have. And the interesting thing is, it's very difficult to train a dog if you don't understand the mechanics of it. The mechanics are very important. Stand, stay. So this is important for getting examined by someone. So, in other words, the doctor should be able to come over and pat the dog, touch its arms, touch its legs, and basically examine the dog. In each of these positions, he can sit there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, lie down for 5 minutes. Can a dog lie down for 5 minutes? Sure he can. Stand for 2 minutes. Then he's getting ready for this one word, a beautiful word. He loves this word. It's the best word, and it's a 2-syllable word, and he loves it. Release. Good boy. That's a good boy. Hey, don't, no. Okay, breakfast. Go. Now I got him trained. He's running all around. Go, Papa. And he sits there and waits for me, and I bring him his food, and I put his food down. And I come back, and I say, release! And he gets to eat his food. Oh, he loves his food. He loves his food. Go ahead. Eat that. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. When he eats, that's like after the election. Good job. But don't give your kibble away. Don't give your votes away. Don't give your petition signatures away. Don't give away your phone calls of praise and your phone calls of correction, your emails of praise, your emails of correction. And when it's through the process, and we'll discuss the process in detail over and over and over again with quizzes, it's going to be easy. I'm a good educator. I'm the son of a good educator, we will take it step by step. And within a month, you'll know so much more about politics than you ever knew in your life. You'll know so much more about how to control government than you ever have in your life. And I'm going to teach it all to you. And how to behave in a noble, ethical, transparent, moral manner. We might need some lessons in that on how to be a human good citizen. Thanks for watching.